Hello everyone, welcome to our series of the thoughts on education. And sir, welcome for our series. So today we invited our guest, Dr. Viral Bhatt, who is the principal in the SAL Institute of the Management. Sir, thank you, and it's really privilege for us for being the guest of our series Thoughts on Education.
It's basically honored to part of College Dunia portals.
Thank you, sir. So we start with our interview with our first question. So you have held key position at Education Institute throughout your professional career. So sir, what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
I have not started my education career with the key positions, honestly sharing. I have started from the scratch.
Yes.
From first 5 years of my life, I work as a part-time professor in one of the reputed institute of the Saurashtra. Then I moved to one of the reputed institute of Gujarat called the Somlalit Institute of Management. I served Somlalit Institute for the 10 years. Then my first key positions in professional careers, or you can say on the higher positions, first time I'm appointed as a professor and director in the Royal Business Schools. And since 2010, I am principal in a SAL Institute of Management. So I have started from very scratch. So my journeys begin with the part-time professors, then the professors, assistant professor, then a reader. Now it is equivalent to associate professor, then professors and director, and now I reach on the principal level.
Great, sir. Okay, sir. So my next question is, being the principal of the SAL Institute of Management, what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe your leadership style?
I firmly believe that in Gujarat or in India, the education sectors and the students are treated in a very different manner. They are treated like a slave, where they need to beg the appointment of the faculty members or they need to beg the appointment of the principals. So whenever I joined or started my career as a principal, I think in an absolutely different manner, where I firmly believe the educations or the management education is a fundamental right of any particular persons. And whenever we are talking about the educations, so there is a debate. There is a different thought process.
Yes.
There is a argument. There is some complement. There is some additions. There is some deletion. And with this kind of the thought process, so we allowed our students to interact with the faculty members. My cabins are open for all the students.
Yes, sir.
Anytime after the session, they can come, they can meet, they can share, they can add, they can improve me also, and they can do research with me. So first time, I firmly believe that my student is running for the students, by the students, and my faculties, my all the administrative staffs, including myself, we are dedicatedly working behind the development of the students.
Really great answer, and it definitely helps students. And you created wonderful work culture for the students and even for the professors here, sir. Really great, sir. Okay, sir. So my next question is: when you first came to the SAL Institute of the Management, what was your vision for the institute? Has it evolved over time, and how far along implementing the vision you are?
The first challenge when I joined SAL is to establish this institute in Ahmedabad or in Gujarat. So my first 5 years considered, because the number of brand is already established.
Yes.
Okay, there are a number of ABCD branch, they are established, well known. So with the competitions of such branch, such colleges, our initial step is to establish. So first 5 years, we hardly dedicatedly work behind this, establish myself. Now I firmly believe that in Ahmedabad or Gujarat or in a management educations, there are a lot of issues or the challenges related with the research. So my another task is SAL Institute of Management should be research oriented, research focused, and my faculties, my students, and myself should contribute through the research in the world. I'm not talking about the India. So that means we want to do something different. That significant contributions of any institute in the world's research contributions. Therefore, we have started with the small steps. We have initiated, this is the first institute who started the social media analytics lab. This is the one of the institute who started the equity research lab. This is the institute who started the data analytics labs. So that means these are the areas where we can say the marketing, we say finance, we say core research. We start contributing gradually. And within a short span of another 4 or 5 years, now it is visible also. My students are different in a research. Our projects are different. Our research papers, our case studies, our other research contributions are not only published in a good journals, but we get recognitions from the across the globe.
Really great, sir. Sir, my next question is, what are some of the biggest challenges you see both for the higher education in general and the SAL Institute of Management specifically, sir?
The biggest challenges we need to understand is the lot of uncertainties.
Yes.
We all are victims of this pandemic.
Yeah.
Now, pandemic transform everything. So far as when we are talking about the pandemic is concerned, the business models are changed. And when business models are changed, to manage such businesses, this methodology is also being changed. Whether you are talking about the e-commerce, and when we are talking about the e-commerce, the supply chain management and sales and distribution channel, it is a big issues. Now, the challenges are not related with the different layers or when we are talking about the wholesale retailers and other part distribution channel. The challenges are related with the last mile status or the supplying goods on the time, whatever has been ordered by the consumers. So that means the businesses are same, subjects are changed, but the business models are changed. So whether we are talking about B2B, whether we are talking about B2C, whether we are talking about the C2C, consumer to consumer, the entire model is changed, and that is the biggest opportunity for the management subject. That is the biggest opportunity or a challenge is for any management educations to rethink on these issues, redesign the cases, and try to provide a solutions to the new business challenges.
Really great answer, sir. Okay, so sir, my next question is, what would you like to people to know about your institute they may not know, sir?
Yeah, it's excellent questions. Like this is the institute, SAL Institute of Management is always underrated. And I'm not the one person who would like to publicity of my institute. You never seen any advertisement of our institute. I firmly believe that whatever the academic excellence, research excellence, whatever we achieve, my students should share with the others. We are absolutely work on word of mouth. Anybody takes admissions are recommended by my past students. So that means, first of all the students communities who is aspiring MBA programs, they should understand the importance of faculty-students relations. They should understand the importance of the counseling of the mentors. They should understand the importance of the excellence of the academics. They should understand the importance of the training and developments. And they should also understand the importance of the skill should impart, and these skills and the other thing that transform them and take them to the next levels. And I would love to share with that SAL is one of the pioneer institute who is transforming the new generation, transforming the students through the skills, through the academic knowledge, and through their training, they are gaining the confidence.
Really, sir, very insightful answer. And sir, my next and last question is, any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Yeah, this youth and this new generation G or Omega is a very dynamic. They are tremendous potential. They are tremendous intellect. They are highly techno savvy. The only thing I would love to share with them is whatever the decision they take, they should stick to that. At the same time, I have seen the number of intellectual students who change their decisions very frequently. So that means these people or the students should beware out of this kind of the tendency. They should focus whatever they want to do, stick to that. Okay. And another thing I would love to give is, this generation is highly intellectual, but this generation wants someone who can provide them the right direction.
Really great, and sir, this answer is very insightful and definitely help to the students who who aspiring to take admission or who is currently studying in the MBA. And sir, once again, I want to say thank you from my side and from College Dunia for being the guest of our series Thoughts on Education, sir.
Thank you.